Welcome to the Technests channel. If you are a new prop trader, welcome. If you are already trading evaluation accounts or funded accounts, welcome back. Today we are talking about a topic that can change how you trade without changing your strategy. Treating prop firm payouts like income without pretending it is easy. Most new traders think in single trades. One setup, one entry, one exit. A good day feels like success. A bad day feels like failure. In prop trading, that mindset is too small. Prop firms do not judge you by one trade. They judge you over cycles, evaluation phases, funded periods, payout windows. What matters over time is not a single trade. What matters is whether you can operate long enough inside the rules to actually withdraw money from funded accounts. At Technests, we do not promise payouts will come easily. We do not promise payouts will come regularly. That would be dishonest. What we do is help traders treat payouts like a planning variable, not a lucky surprise. We use structure, automation, and clear records so your trading has a better chance to behave like a serious income stream and less like a random gamble. There are no guarantees, but there is a more professional way to approach payouts. Before we continue, here is a quick financial disclosure. This video is for education only. It is not financial advice. Trading U.S. futures involves risk. You can lose money. Prop firm rules vary by firm. You must follow your firm rules exactly. Only trade with money you can afford to lose. Now let's get into the real shift. Why thinking in payout cycles changes your behavior. When you zoom out from single trades and start thinking in payout cycles, your priorities change. You stop chasing moments. You start building outcomes. Think about a job. Most jobs pay every 2 to 4 weeks. You can plan your life around that. Prop payouts are never that certain, but you can still plan in cycles. You can ask a smarter question. What is realistic for this next cycle? From evaluation to funded to payout window, if I respect all firm rules. When you think like that, you stop making emotional decisions for today. You start making operational decisions for the next payout window. Another shift happens. Random wins feel exciting. But random wins do not build stability. A process designed around firm rules, daily loss limits, and payout timelines gives you a framework for consistency, even though results will always fluctuate. And here is a big one. You stop thinking about one trade. You start thinking about a series of decisions. One trade rarely makes or breaks a career, but a sequence of undisciplined decisions absolutely can. So a simple question becomes your compass. Am I moving toward my next payout window? Or am I moving away from it? This does not remove uncertainty. It simply forces you to think like an operator rather than a spectator. Now let's talk about how Technests helps structure around payouts. We do not guarantee income. We do not guarantee payouts. What we offer is an ecosystem designed to support rule-based operation across ES, NQ, and GC. So if you reach payout conditions, it is because your process supported it. There are 3 main layers to this. First layer, evaluation to funded, a structured entry into the system. In this phase, Dr. Markets helps shape trade plans so they align with published prop rules and your internal risk constraints. That includes things like risk per trade, expected daily drawdown, and event windows. Then TradeRx enforces those plans in real time. Limits on trades per day, blocking trades during restricted events, stopping trading when daily loss thresholds are reached. The goal is not fast passing. The realistic goal is to reduce avoidable disqualifications, to give yourself a cleaner path to passing, because markets are still markets. Mistakes still happen. Learning curves still matter. Second layer, funded account survival. This is where many traders lose the plot. Once funded, your behavior must change. Aggression that might be acceptable in an evaluation can be destructive in a funded account. Trade size often needs to be reduced. Number of trades per day often needs to be reduced. Hard cutoffs can be used to prevent late-session emotional trading. And TradeRx can help block additional trades once a predefined performance threshold for the payout cycle is reached, if you configure it that way. The aim is simple: stay eligible for payouts as often as possible, while accepting the truth: nothing is guaranteed. Drawdowns can still happen. Third layer: scaling attempts. Multiple accounts with staggered risk. For experienced traders, a common objective is to spread risk and potential payouts across several ES, NQ, or GC accounts. Accounts may have different start dates or payout windows, and TradeRx can help keep behavior consistent across accounts. So emotional decisions in one account do not infect the whole cluster. This is not a shortcut to income. It is a way to reduce bottlenecks if your process is already disciplined. Now let's walk through examples. These are hypothetical. They are not promises. They are not typical results. Most new prop traders lose money or fail evaluations. These examples simply show what a payout-focused approach can look like when things go relatively well. First example: an ES trader reframing salary thinking. Imagine an ES trader in a major US city. They pass 2 evaluations over several weeks by keeping daily loss small. They strictly avoid major news windows. They move into funded mode. They limit themselves to 1 or 2 well-defined ES trades per session. TradeRx enforces cutoffs and daily loss limits. Over time, they plan around payout cycles, not as guaranteed replacements for a paycheck, but as irregular and meaningful supplements to income. The real shift is not the payout itself. The shift is in thinking. Not "I hope this trade works," but "I am running a structured process aimed at the next payout window." Second example: an NQ trader using staggered accounts. Consider an NQ trader in Europe. They start with 1 NQ evaluation. They pass it. Then they gradually add more evaluations over time. Now accounts have different start dates and payout schedules. Using Dr. Markets and TradeRx, they apply similar rules to all accounts. Fixed maximum risk per day. Limited trades. Blocked news windows. When payouts do occur, they are distributed across the month. Planning becomes easier, but it still depends on performance and discipline. No system can guarantee a payout every cycle. Third example: a GC trader seeking stability, not windfalls. A GC trader in Asia treats 1 GC funded account as supplemental income, not a replacement for a primary job. They configure TradeRx to enforce modest risk per trade. They stay well away from drawdown thresholds. They aim for smaller payout cycles instead of big risky swings. This is not about getting rich fast. It is about survivability. Now let's talk about the psychology shift. From wins to payout windows. Thinking only in wins and losses often leads to the same cycle. A win leads to overconfidence. Overconfidence leads to bigger size. Bigger size leads to a big drawdown. A loss leads to revenge trading. Revenge trading leads to a rule violation. Then the evaluation fails, or the funded account gets reset. Then the cycle repeats. When you think in payout windows instead, your behavior changes. Each decision is evaluated against one question: does this help or hurt my chance of reaching the next payout window under firm rules? You become less interested in calling the top, more interested in staying inside limits. Boring sessions become acceptable, because boring sessions often keep you eligible for future payouts. This does not make trading easy. It simply reduces the space for impulse. Now let's clear up a common misconception. Automation is a risk tool, not a money machine. Automation does not make payouts happen. Markets still decide outcomes. What automation can do, when used well, is enforce rules you already decided to follow. It can stop you from trading outside your risk parameters. It can create clear trade records of what happened and why. It can help you see where your discipline breaks down. It can reduce the gap between the plan Dr. Markets creates and what happens in live execution. Dr. Markets and TradeRx are not income guarantees. They are risk management and process tools. They improve the quality of decisions and execution. They cannot control markets. Now let's talk about a metric that actually matters. Why payouts are a better metric than nice charts. Many traders focus on win rate. They focus on indicators. They focus on beautiful chart markups. But none of that matters if evaluations keep failing due to rule breaches. None of that matters if funded accounts rarely reach payout. None of that matters if drawdowns trigger resets before withdrawals. In prop trading, the outcome that changes your life is a received payout. So a realistic framework looks like this. What structure do I need to increase the probability of reaching payout windows? How do I adapt from evaluation mode to funded mode? Where did my last cycle break down? Was it rules? Was it psychology? Or was it structure? That is the level of thinking Technests is built to support. Now, let's cover common questions traders ask. Is it risky to think of payouts as income? Yes. Payouts are never guaranteed. Markets change. Firms update rules. Performance varies. Any plan that treats payouts like fixed salary is unrealistic. At best, you plan around a range of outcomes and keep personal finances conservative. Can prop payouts replace a traditional job? For some experienced and consistently disciplined traders, trading may become primary income. However, this is not common for beginners and should not be assumed. Most new traders experience failures, resets, and long periods without payouts. Do firms always pay on time? Reputable firms generally honor their terms. But you must research each firm and understand their policies. Counterparty risk always exists. How many accounts should I run? There is no universal number. More accounts mean more complexity. More complexity can mean more mistakes if your process is not solid. Many traders are better off stabilizing one funded account before scaling. Why does automation matter so much if nothing is guaranteed? Because the main factor you can control is your behavior. Automation helps you act closer to your plan. It reduces emotional mistakes. It supports rule compliance. It cannot remove uncertainty, but it can reduce self-inflicted damage. Now let's lock in the key idea. Payouts are not guaranteed paychecks, but they can be treated as planning anchors inside a structured process. Thinking in payout cycles encourages more professional behavior than thinking in isolated trades. Dr. Markets and TradeRx are designed to help you operate within prop firm rules and your own risk constraints, not to promise results. ES, NQ, and GC examples can show what might be possible with discipline and structure. But outcomes vary, and nothing is typical. The real measure of progress in prop trading is not perfect charts. It is gradually improving your ability to reach payout windows without breaking rules. Now let's close with a grounded truth. Prop trading offers opportunity, not certainty. The role of Technests is not to guarantee payouts or replace your job. The role of Technests is to give serious traders the infrastructure and tools to operate professionally in a demanding environment. If you approach payouts as something earned through structure, not something expected by default, you are less likely to fall into the traps that end most prop careers. With Dr. Markets planning within constraints and TradeRx enforcing execution and trade records, you can move away from random trading and toward a more intentional payout-aware process. One last reminder before you go. This video is for education only. It is not financial advice. Trading U.S. futures involves risk. You can lose money. Always follow your prop firm rules and manage risk. Thank you for watching. If you want more real prop trading videos like this, subscribe to the Technests channel. In the next video, we are going to build a simple payout cycle routine you can follow weekly, so you stop thinking in single trades and start thinking like an operator. And if you want to explore the Technest ecosystem, visit technests.ai.